Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my full wrap-up for May. So I'm quite happy. May I got 19 full 12 by 12 layouts, and one of those is a double page, but I'm counting each page as a layout. So 19 12 by 12, and I have a 6 by 8 here. Now, the majority, well, in fact, all except two 12 by 12 and this 6 by 8 are also May I Scrap Lift You layouts. The two that are not are the layouts that I did for the fun series I do with my lovely and dear friend Helen, Background Basics 16, that we do on the 16th of every month, as well as my recipe challenge for the virtual crop that we have over in Miranda's Facebook group, My Scrappy Life. So I did not do scrap lifts for those. They are sort of like original series. And then Christmas in May, I didn't either because I did not have the forethought to build a page kit for Build a Page, with some of my Christmas stash, and Build a Page was going to be scrap lifts all the way. So I just did one more 6 by 8 page to get into my December documented album using my Vicky Bouton Christmas stash. Each and every one of these pages has a video, and then my putting the page kits together for Build a Page, my collection obsession, choice, and how I thought I would use it. They all have videos at the beginning of the month. I have a haul up there, and I have a lovely kit unboxing as well for the Mercy Tiara. The very first kit from Mercy Tiara, a Canadian kit club, my friends, so very exciting. Those are all in the playlist that is down below. So everything that I did in May is in that playlist, and each of these layouts has a video. So this was using my collection obsession with the added challenge from Sheila to use the purple, because I had put two choices of sort of background paper here to go along with this floral, and Sheila challenged me to use the purple, and this is a scrap lift of my dear friend Colleen. And this is also using Collection Obsession for this month, and this is a scrap lift of Ronnie Sue Scrapper, one of my dearest friends here on YouTube, and one of my first friends, along with Christy, on YouTube many years ago. Did lots of fussy cutting on this one, a fun sequin border here using penguin suits from Spiegel Mom Scraps. This will go into Julia's album. Something that I really, and I've done this twice this month. This was for our virtual crop over in My Scrappy Life, and all of these gorgeous NicoleJones911 goodies on here as well. Springtime flowers, which are just gorgeous. And something that I really enjoy doing, oh my goodness me, where does this go? This came off of something somewhere, my friends, didn't it? So I'll have to find where it goes. Now that got me unconcentrated there for a moment. That is, let me get back and find my footing again. And that is using 12 by 12 stencils with light molding paste on the background, white on white. And I got that idea for my scrap lift of Mel Davis, and you'll see that layout in a minute. And I did it again for my recipe challenge over in My Scrappy Life, and I love this layout. This is definitely one of my favorites this month. Stretch the Sketch, it was our 5th anniversary, and we were all scrap lifting the lovely Janet from Galaxy Girl Creations, whose brainchild this whole series is, and I still have not got that journaling bit on there with the floral, my friends, but this is where I did a double page because of the idea, of course, behind Stretch the Sketch is to take a 12 by 12 sketch and turn it into a different format by stretching it to 12 by 24, shrinking it to maybe 6 by 8 or 8.5 by 11. But what we did this month was scrap lift one of Janet's layout in a different size to the layout we were scrap lifting. And I chose an 8.5 by 11 layout that Janet had done, and I turned it into a double 12 by 12. And the additional little challenge that we had this month was to add wood elements because the 5th anniversary, of course, the gift, the symbol for 5th anniversary is wood. So we have that one. And this is using, again and again, from my stash. Oh, one of Toddler Diego's. And okay, now you see this was for Mad About Mini paper pads. And this, in the end, turns out to not be a May I Scrap Lift You either, because I had a May I Scrap Lift You chosen, and I think, is this where this belongs? I think it might. I'll have to go back on the video and have a look and see where it goes. I think this is where this belongs. Is it here maybe? Well, kind of looks nice there, doesn't it? Maybe let's just put it there. Who knows if I just added something that wasn't there. So this in the end is not a May I Scrap Lift You either, because the layout I had chosen to scrap lift, in the end this just, took on a life of its own. But I love, love, love it. And I used, actually, for this one, I used the brand new Vicki Boutin Where to Next, the 6 by 8 paper pad for this one. This is scrap lifting the lovely Sarah Davies, the owner of Hey Little Magpie, and I just love, love, love her style. And I combined it with one of my DT assignments for Spiegel Mom Scraps, so I have a couple of little shaker elements here as well. And that would count towards the challenges that we had over in Spread the Sparkle. Got a lovely acrylic title piece on here. And I have two different, I use the same stencil, just some inking and a little bit of glacier paste on the background here. That's one of the things that I absolutely love in Sarah's style, is she generally has a pop of black, whether it's stitching or inking or a little bit of stenciling. I chose navy on this one because it just matched this layout better. And this is one of the Collection Obsession, of course. This is my background basic 16, my friends. And this one took a while to grow on me. If you watch the video, I wasn't sure, but you know what? It's eclectic, it's fun. And in the end, I love it. And I really, really just love this series that I do with Helen every month. So this turns out to be, it makes me smile. And I think that's important. So there we go. Using the Jen Hatfield as Jen Hatfield collection here. Now, who am I scrap lifting here? Darn, darn, darn. I love this, and I can't quite remember. I know I got this lovely camera on there. I really, really want. I love the cameras in Vicki Boutin's collection, no matter which collection. Don't you? I just love them. Oh, this was the lovely Mel. Oh my God, how could I forget? It was also, we were celebrating her 500 subbies. So that's what this one was all about, my friends. Here's the layout I was mentioning with my Collection Obsession. This is scrap lifting Mel David. Now, this is not, she did not do this kind of stenciling on hers. I think on her background, she had done a lot of stitching. and scoring, but it gave this kind of effect, and it gave me the idea to use stenciling, and I love, love, love it. This is another favorite layout of the month, another collection obsession. Tons of fussy cutting on this one. This will go into Dell's album, Vicki Boutin, and some lovely stenciling here with one of my newer stencils from the Crafters Workshop that I love, love, love. Pops of black on this that I really enjoy as well. And who was I scrap lifting here, my friends? I'm not so sure. Oh, I think, was that, yes, of course, I was scrap lifting Natalie Tashita55 over on Instagram, Natalie D'Souza here on YouTube. Colleen gave me the idea and actually sent me that layout that I could scrap lift because I really wanted to use this paper. So there we go. This is another fun one. Now this is also using Vicki Boutin Print Shop. So I did very, very well on my collection obsession this month, my friends. You're going to see the wrap up for that one, or you may have seen it yesterday, I'm not sure, and I go through some ideas of what else I want to do with my leftovers. So there we go. This is scrap lifting Helen. I love, love, love. I'm scrap lifting Helen on this and using things that I think Helen uses and makes me think of her in addition to the scrap lift. So this wood veneer that I did some stamping on. Helen often alters her wood veneer. These lovely wood buttons that she sent me. This gorgeous heart that she sent me. These tags that she sent me as well. Some paper tearing. Added some extra wood. And then I used some of this tag to punch out some extra stars. So I love this, and this is using again and again as well. Spiegel Mom Scraps layout here. This will go in Chloe's album. Did a couple of martini glasses and used, this is a die that I have, and I did several layers of the die to give it some dimension. Some sequins that I have continuing here, some chipboard. This really is sort of using all sorts of scraps on my desk, and this is Fifth and Monaco, the papers mainly. And then we have my Build-A-Page layouts that you will have just seen the wrap up from that. So scrap lifting the lovely Shannon, using Jen Hatfield, scrap lifting Chris using Jen Hatfield, scrap lifting Christy using Jen Hatfield, and I also combined these with the ABC challenges over in the Spending Freeze group. Scrap lifting Jen, Kay's mom, using the Vicki Boutin, and scrap lifting Sheila over on Instagram using Vicki Boutin as well. So there you go, my friends. That is all things considered. It's been a little bit of a rough month, my friends. I've not really talked about it much, and I might do a very, very quick little video, but I think I'm able now to say it out loud. I had to say goodbye to my wonderful little scrap buddy, companion, bestie from the last 16 years. My Chopin crossed over the Rainbow Bridge on May 11th. My vet is absolutely amazing. We did it all here so that he was in his environment, no stress of cages, cars. I was with him every step of the way. One of the hardest decisions I have ever made, but it had to be made for him. He had a recurrence of that very acute infection that he had had a few years ago, and then we did some blood tests and urine tests and lots of tests. My boy was 16. He was 16, but he was still just the best buddy, still playful. Anyway, the results came back, and my boy had the kidney disease had progressed. He had diabetes that really, even if I could have brought myself to give him insulin every single day, I think that would have stressed him out completely. He hated needles. Just, you know, the blood test was atrocious. To witness him being so frightened and stressed with that. So, long story short, I had 16 wonderful years with the best little buddy ever, and he is still with me. I still talk to him. So, as I said, you will be seeing for quite a long time. Some of you have noticed I received so many messages. I have tons and tons of support from friends, and I got some gifts. And you guys are all just so wonderful. I'm so very lucky, and you will be noticing those photos of my boy at the end of each of my videos for quite a while yet. I still have quite a few stories to tell. At the moment, I'm taking a little bit of break of scrapbooking about him. I'm finding that a little bit hard. I even, in all honesty, found scrapbooking hard for the last couple of weeks because he was always on my scrap table when I was scrapbooking. So there you go, my friends. A quick little life update at the end of this monthly wrap-up. Thank you for all of your support always. And I will see you back here very soon. Thank you, my friends. Bye for now.